What's up guys, me again, and today I'll be reviewing the 9th Doctor figure set and the 13th Doctor figure set. Now we're going to start off with the 13 figure set because that's the most least interesting to me. Not that they're uninteresting at all, it's just we'll leave the best till last in my opinion. So let's crack open this one. So obviously you've got the Weeping Angel. I got the one with the mouth closed because there's two variants of this, which are very slight variations, like differences. But yeah, the Weeping Angel on this one has a mouth closed, hasn't got the angry face. You obviously get Jodie Whittaker and Mandip Gill. To be quite honest with you, the one thing I'm already going to moan about on this figure set is that I know Yaz was very close with the Doctor, which is understandable, but I would have rather had like a Cyberman or something, a modern day Cyberman, or like a Master figure, you know, instead of Mandip, because we've got like 2 releases of her already. Like companions, I know they play a great role in Doctor Who, don't get me wrong, but I just feel we're always getting companions with the Doctor, and although that's nice, I'd rather just have like the Doctor and like 2 of his aliens and just at least a variation of the Doctor, but that's fine, you know, I'm not really complaining. I've already really got this Weeping Angel. I'll show in a minute. Sort of, you know, a translucent angel, but mine's a little different because mine's dated back from when Matt Smith was the Doctor. But yeah, we've got Jodie Whittaker in her blue coat. Mandip Gill with a whole new paint job. Or hey. Yeah, you can read the back if you would really like to do so. So that's all there. Yeah, so that'll be that. This is pretty much, I think, the end of this packaging detail. Like I've ordered the new David Tennant and Jodie Whittaker figure set, the Regeneration set, so that's coming January time, so that'll be on my YouTube channel when that comes. So in order to get that, you need to go onto character options online and pre-order it. The quicker you do it, the better, I believe, from what I know, but that's all I know really. And you just you get it, they try to get it delivered, sent off by the the beginning of January. It could be delays with postal strikes, don't quote me, but that's all I roughly know on that subject. I look forward to reviewing it. But yeah, why am I doing that? I'm reviewing this set, so yeah, take a good look, get it out the box. Right, so here we have it, the 3-pack figure set of the 13th Doctor. Now, where do we begin? We'll start with the Weeping Angel, the best one in this set, if you ask me. So, we've got a blue translucent one. Now, that isn't really giving me holographic vibes. I mean, you can use it for hologram, you know, texture, like, but the previous one I've got is more of a telegraph, you know, like of a holographic image. Now you notice the face on this one is an angry face. Now there's 2 variants of these sets, so pay close attention before buying. You're either going to get one that has this face, a normal face, or a screamy looking face. Now I got the normal face because I've already got one that's got a scrouchy, you know, face. Why would I want 2? I'd want, you know, one of each. So now I can say I've got 2 sort of hologrammy projectile Weeping Angels with 2 different heads. Not that really matters. You can actually remove these wings. I wouldn't recommend fiddling with them too much because they look like they could easily break. Not that they would. Mine are quite sturdy, luckily. But I actually glued these ones put because I just get paranoid they'll break. Other than that, why is this one? I mean, this one is just to compare. I shouldn't be reviewing that one. Lol. Anyway, yeah. That's so cheesy when I say lol as well, so I'm not going to do that anymore. But yeah, articulation, not too much. Can twist there, wings can move, head can turn. Can it turn? Yeah, it can turn. It's saying it can't, but it can. And arm bends, hands are very loose on these Weeping Angels. They always have been, so be very careful, is all I'm going to say. As you can see, that needs to be pushed back in a little bit more. Other than that, sorted. That's your Weeping Angel. I'll give you a little close-up. Very nicely done. I might class this as like a frozen Weeping Angel. Maybe that's why it's blue. You never know. But it doesn't it's not as good as this one on the left, because that one is a hologram. Here we go, the like 4th or 5th release of Jodie Whittaker now. Part of me thinks they could have done better with this set. I mean, it's nice we got one with her blue coat, I suppose. Yeah, so these are, I forgot the name of them. They keep your trousers up. They're blue, usually they're yellow. T-shirt might be a little different. I've got like 2 other Jodie Whittakers here. Yeah, I don't think there's much difference. Yeah, so you see that's yellow, that's blue. But yeah, and then obviously I'll have a 4th Jodie Whittaker figure coming soon. I didn't ever get the Comic Con release, which was a light blue t-shirt. It's £25 on Amazon if you want it. But would you really pay that much for just one figure? Unless you really like Jodie Whittaker, of course. But she's a good... it's hard, but she is an alright Doctor, I suppose. But not my sort of ideal Doctor, is all I'm going to say. But yeah, nice and different to the other Doctors of her figure release. Yeah, that's about it. Leg can go forward. Her body can twist, but you know, it's nice how it is. I don't want to make it any looser. Arm can twist. Silent screwdriver, it didn't come within the packaging. And that'll be that for that. And then moving on to Yasmin Khan. Yeah, so the t-shirt has just got like a chavvy red paint job. Like, well, not red paint job, but red splashy paints. Now, maybe I'm being a bit harsh, but yeah, I didn't really see why they had to feel the need to release another one. The legs can twist like a Martha Jones figure, you know, like that. Knee joints, they can also twist and bend. Coat looks a bit boring, it's just got 2 holes for the button bits. Different head sculpt, not too different, but her hair's tied. Now there are 3 Yasmin Khan figures that I know of, but I've got the first sort of release of her. Now the one on the right is better, it's more sturdy feeling. This one feels quite loose and a bit, you know, not sort of great. But this one has a nice white shirt. Oh, they both are the same exact mould, just different paint applications and different hair. That's only it. But yeah, no, I prefer the one on the right, the series 11 figure. Yeah. Shoes on the right hand side are brown, these ones are black. In fact, I'll just give you a 360 turn quickly. Nothing much different. But yeah, I can now say I've got 2 Yasmin Khans. That's all I've ever wanted. But yeah, that'll be that for them. So yeah, overall, those ones aren't really my favourite, but they're nice to have. I speak down on it quite a lot. I bought it, which means that I must like it in some aspect, which I do. I do think it's a good set, you know, it's better than nothing. But I just wish they could bring out a Cyberman or added a Dalek, a drone, you know, out of the, is it I forgot the episode's name, the one with where Jack Harkness returns. A new Dalek or a Cyberman, that would have done great. Or even a release of, what's her name? Kate Leftwind Stewart, if that's how you say her name, you know. Or, yeah, just, or even a Roof figure, the Roof Doctor. That sounds weird, but, you know. Yasmin Khan was a bit of a silly option, if you ask me. But yeah, now we've got these reviewed, we will go on to this one. This beautiful set. The only downfall is apparently Rose Tyler. A lot of people have complained about it. I do like the Rose figure, I'm going to be honest. But again, it's that same fighting or dancing stance pose. And it's kind of growing on me. I don't really have much to say on that. But the other 2 9th Doctors, bravo, look perfect. So, let's open the box and let's start this review on. But before so, you can read the description. I'm getting a bit too keen here. So yeah, the description's just there if you would like to read. I've zoomed in perfectly for you. So yeah, I'm not going to read it, but I'll give you the chance to pause and, you know. So yeah, like I said, let's get this box opened. So here we go. We've got the 3-pack 9th Doctor set. Now, to start with, we'll start with the least favourable, which is the Rose Tyler figure. Now, there's been zillions of releases of her. Legal guff on her lower back there, if you want to be a critique and read it. But other than that, same old detailing. Yeah, basically same we've always ever had, but with different paint applications ever so slightly. The jeans on this one are a little different. They've got a little different, they've just got a little blacky blue paint over. Can't really tell too much, but obviously she's got her jacket she wore for like 5 seconds at the end of the episode of Rose. To be honest, I do like this one more, and it's gonna probably wind a few people up because this is like the nostalgia Rose Tyler figure, but this one's just sort of identifies Rose a lot more. But the hair, God, the hair's a bit dark on this one. I mean, on camera it looks fine, but if you look, it's a lot darker. Now the hair on this one's more sort of Rose Tyler, if you ask me. But yeah, good figure, poor articulation. It kind of annoys me how they're still doing the mould of this Rose Tyler. Can't we have a ball jointed arm with like better articulation? I know it's probably a lot to ask for character options, seeing as Doctor Who's budget, let's just say, or character options budget when it comes to Doctor Who isn't great. But move her aside for now. We'll go on to the holographic 9th Doctor. Now this one is cool. There was a prototype already of this, but it never came out. People have made customs. Yeah, I don't like that you can see through all of that, but it's unavoidable, I guess. Yeah, pretty cool. When he tells Rose to have a good life, that he's about to die in that. And yeah, I really like that they finally released it, because it's quite cool. And of course, I've got a Weeping Angel. Not that it's relevant in any way, but they're both holograms. So you can always, you know, do a little spin-off with that. I've noticed as of lately as well. No, it's not a new thing. I thought there was a different detail, but never mind. Yeah, it's just a hologram 9th Doctor. And if you pop it through the light, of course, can you sort of see through it? Yeah. It's pretty cool. But my favourite of this 3-pack will have to go to this one. Now this unique design looks pretty cool. It's Christopher Eccleston. The face, he's got a new head sculpt on this. Maybe going forward they're going to use this sculpt, which is a lot better. You open the coat, he's got a purple t-shirt. He's got blue trousers on from like a comic, but there was also an advert where he defeats like a tin Dalek in someone's back garden wearing this. So I imagine that's based on this. As you can tell, the coats are very different on detail. Yeah. Head sculpt on this one's better, although the hair, like someone else on their YouTube channel pointed out, is a bit sort of too long for what it is. His hair's a lot shorter than that, but maybe they just wanted to change it up a bit, seeing as we are going to be having a 60th anniversary of Doctor Who soon. So who knows, maybe he could return. Not that he will. I've heard he didn't have the best of experiences of his time as the Doctor, you know, on the show. I mean, he did great as the Doctor, but with the BBC, I think they believe they blacklisted him, if knowledge serves me correctly. But yeah, 360 turn. He's got a purple shirt, much like the 13th Doctor figure. Same, you know, except this one's a little darker. But yeah, I'd always love to own... I wish they maybe, instead of adding Rose, they could have added like a green shirted one. But never mind that. That's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like if you're new. Subscribe for more content, I suppose. And yeah, keep up to date, really. In January, the beginning of January, like said, there will be a review on my channel of the 14th Doctor, sorry, and Jodie Whittaker in her sort of nostalgic costume with all the other Doctors. So that will be really interesting, as it's going to be packaged in the new sort of packaging for Doctor Who figures for the future. So that'll be really good. So I think for this design of packaging, really, it's the end, really. So 2023 is going to be hopefully a good year for Doctor Who action figures, seeing as we've got the showrunner back from 2005, and we've got a new Doctor on the loose, but also we've got the 14th Doctor, which is David Tennant. Isn't that wicked? But to end it as a 15-minute video, yeah, I think it's been a good review, this video. So yeah, stay updated by turning post notifications on if you like, and comment your thoughts below.